Hey there everyone, welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Emily. Today we are here in the world of DCS. Looking at three new things in this video. Got the Sinai map, we've got the IDF mods, Israeli asset pack, and lastly we've also got the new Current Hill Shahed 136 mod to look at. Sorry, I completely screwed that in a bit. Anyway. So this is the Israeli, this is most of the asset pack. It includes a KC-135 skin, which I don't install because I don't really use tank as much in game. But the new stuff that you haven't yet seen is this thing in the middle for all the vehicles. This is the David Sling. So you guys have seen Iron Dome so far. Iron Dome is a SHORAD, so short range air defense system. So its job is like short range, whack and kill it. The longer range version of that is David Sling, which is what we're looking at now, and this is sort of their Patriot equivalent. This comes, like I say, so you've got basically I've made a super battery, which is really unrealistic, but it works for purposes of today. You've then got the ELM 208 radar. There's three versions of this. There's like a rotating version, this version, and one other. I've basically made a super battery for the airfield. My plan was that I just wanted to show off the ability of this thing to sling missiles at stuff, but also not set it up as ability of like line of sight because there's trees and I just couldn't bother to set that up. Lastly, obviously I've put the trucks in just to give it a resupply ability. And this is obviously the Iron Dome launchers, which is fine. Okay, this is the Shahed 136. I'll show you the command points when I get back. Basically, a Renault truck with the 5 Shaheds inside. We've got 10 in total for 50 drones. There you go. Okay, this is the command post. So this is just the Patriot command post reused, but it works. That's the main thing. So what we'll do, before we go ahead and launch the Shaheds, I've just put a single F-15E a few miles out, just going to run in. There you go, got a missile in the air already, a stunner. Bear in mind that is fired at a range of 37 miles, which is, to be honest, probably just about the horizon for that thing. 2,500 knots already, 30,000 feet on a ballistic trajectory. We'll speed up time as it flies in, burns in all the way by the looks of things. Oh no, got a glide phase, so we'll watch the burn in. Bonk. Must be a TVM because the aircraft didn't defend. The aircraft would defend if it wanted to. Now, what we'll do is we will have a go at the Shaheds, which I can't control because I've not set it up properly, BRB. Just like that, we are back. I'm going to say as well, this isn't really any scenario. I did put it in a semi-realistic location. It's within Egypt, obviously. We'll just say it's Yom Kippur 3 4.0, whatever. We'll just say we want to attack the command post. We want to fire 50 rounds, which is our full complement of things. So they elevate. Oh, the lids come off. Oh, right there. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So they be off. And then they fly away. That's really cool. This is undeniably cool. And actually, okay, so they just fly incredibly slow. 120 knots. Wow. So I was thinking, is this thing going to fall out of the sky and stall? But no, it's just a very slow. It's basically a model aircraft, isn't it? So it's just very slow. I'd love to see the IADs deal with this. Bear in mind, range to target. $40 miles. Okay, so 20-minute flight for them. Yeah, so the trucks would now be driving off because... Oh no, they're launching bloody aircraft, aren't they? Yeah, the back one hasn't launched any yet. Wow. So these are set up as weapons. I pressed the F6 cam and these came up. What we shall do is basically just get a trail of them on the go. whilst they actually get in the air, I'll quickly pull up. So this is Current Hill's website. Yep, and you can see here this is the mod. So pretty standard Current Hill fit really. Wheel chassis, 65 mph max, Shahed 136 LM. Don't know what LM stands for. Launcher something mechanized, I guess. Custom textures with rough mets, custom weapons, custom animations, custom ammunition, the Shaheds, custom animations, custom 3D model, custom sounds, and a damage model. To be fair, it's a really cool little mod. I am going to have a lot of fun playing around with these because, like, look at that as a train of weapons. You can see, like I say, these are at 3,000 feet, but they're only doing 120 knots. So, 120 knots, 150 miles an hour, they've just crossed over the border, so they're now going to get shot. Or be in the range to be shot. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put a 20 times fast forward on, just so that we can see the engagement range and see if any get through. Basically, the question we are asking is, can an unrealistically large Shahed attack be treated by an unrealistically large Iron Dome / David Sling situation? Think of it this way: these things have a 1,000 mile range. You could literally set this off in the morning in a multiplayer server, come back in the afternoon and watch it impact. Like, it literally like a fight across the entire server at 120 knots. It's a very cool weapon system. Oh, there you go. Weapons out, weapons out. So we've got David Sling stunners in the air. So we'll ride the second missile in. That is at a range of break. I've obviously thingied that off by a few seconds, but 31-mile range, and they are literally, I have to watch these things launch. Oh, come on, Emily. Look at that. Spicy. They just go straight up. That's insane. They just go straight up there into cons, and then you see the cons as they start flying down the formation, and the game stutters because, like, oh my god, so many weapons. Explosions. Thing about Shahed 136, it's not big, but it's also not stealthy. We'll quickly ride one for a bit and just so you can see. It's not. This isn't a big aircraft or a big thing. This will be maybe 2 meters across by 30 centimeters tall. But that spin-around propeller on the back creates a massive RCS. I don't know why my game is struggling this much. I do apologise for that. Probably the fact that I've got this many weapons in the air. Not gonna lie, 50 was probably a bit much. But oh well. Right, let's look at that. Look at that. We'll just watch it from here for the pixels destroying each other. And that's interesting. Hang on. These things pretty much seem to be self-destructing. So are they? I know there was an issue with the like the fast missiles when they first launched attacking Iron Dome, and Iron Dome flying off in the wrong direction, making the whole situation worse. I wonder if this is the opposite problem. That's like a second before impact explode, and most aircraft fly into it, except for, of course, these things. Yeah, look at that. They're exploding above. They're not exploding on target because I'm on the lead bomb. Oh, there you go. We've got the lead pack in front of us. Why is these explosions happening above us? Yeah. So as IRL, that would be a valid tactic. That's similar to what the Pack 2 Patriot does. Pack 3 is a hit to kill, right? So it flies into the target and whacks it with its face. Pack 2 explodes nearby and acts like a shotgun and basically fills the area around it, with shrapnel and destroys it that way. Right, all of these are still in the air. And I think David Sling's expended itself. I will say, this is a new mod by is it IDS mods? IDS mods. Same guys who brought us the F-15I Ram and the F-16, the Barak F-16. Let's check the... Yes, F-16I Sufa and the F-15I Ram. Not the Barak. What's the Barak? Is that the F-15B? F-15B. No, D, sorry. I do need to have a play around with it, to be fair. I just haven't yet had the chance. Oh, hang on. Missiles on its way. Nah. Yeah. So actually, alright, so what's actually happening now is the David Sling's being reloaded. And as soon as a round reloads, it fires itself off. Was that a kill? Don't think so. Yeah, I think these are still in the same formation as they were. Oh no, these explosions are happening in the formation now. It's a shame that all the targets are so hard to spot. I will also say flying over Gaza, which is probably one of the most heavily air defended areas in thingy in the world, really. So yeah. Well, here we go, and that is David Sling's re-engaging now. So it must be the systems reloaded. Let's ride again. We'll ride a few in. There we go. We are starting to see kills now. Hits and kills on Shaheds. Wow. Range to target now, bear in mind, is still break 23 miles because these are so incredibly slow. IRL, I think these fly lower, but I'm happy to be wrong on that front. I am happy to be wrong. This is just David Sling rippling off missiles now. Look at that. It's crazy. This is stuttering really hard as well because it's just like physics. There you have it, folks. So it looks like we are about to see David Sling come into its own. Now here's my argument here as well. Obviously we're all flying Gaza, one of the most contested parts of the world. I'm not going to get into ownership and stuff. However, actually we're flying along a road here. Oh no, we're not. We are over houses though. So, you know, what goes up must come down. Would it be better to wait for us to fly Gaza first? Just my thoughts. Or is it a sovereignty sort of shenanigan? Let's see if Iron Dome's going to get involved at all here. Probably not is the answer. Yeah, look at the amount of rounds coming out of David Sling now. Poof, poof, poof. This is going to be very hard IADs to beat. I'm going to try my low-level striking skills and see how what it can do against this thing. The swarm of Shahed can't do anything. Or is it? Okay, we'll call it Shahed for now. I think it's Shahed. It might be Shahed, but you know, the way it's supposed to pronounce it. There we go. So we got to about there pretty much, which is 19 miles in less. Got to the halfway mark. So to overcome this, you need at least 100 targets at once. Right. I really quickly set myself up 10 miles away at low level in an F-16, in a F-50. Let's do a Strike Eagle. Why not? Slick Strike Eagle. We'll start with Kiryat Gat. Kiryat Gat. At 500 feet. AGL. 500 feet. Slick. Flyer. Combined JTF Red. Don't know why that made you enter hammers, but you know. Fuck it. Why not? Let's not give anyone some fake news today, eh? So I'm going to fly a slick jet just to give myself myself the ability to max. That's a future video. The reason I'm laughing so hard is in an upcoming video I'm going to be using JDAMs on the F-15 Strike Eagle, and part of the mod seems to have come with F-15 EX loadouts. Whew. Oh, I do basically put bags on there. Anyway, right. I'll go low level and see what happens. I'm just going to double check. I'm going to back out of that action to check I did that. Player, good. I'll put a target weapon over the Hatsaw. If I can get gun rounds off like if I can overfly it or get near the airfield and get gun rounds off, that's what I'll count as mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Metro. Sorry, that's stuck in my head again. Yeah, I used a Kazakh F-15E for the target aircraft. I've been practicing with the F-15E. Pause really fast, let the text just a chance to load in. This also feels a different colour because I'm flying in daytime for the first time. I don't know. Back down. Master arms, gun mode on. Using air-to-air gun because that's a one button push. Air-to-ground guns, multiple button pushes. Uh-oh. I crashed in that tree. I clipped that tree so hard. I'm gonna refly that. I clipped that tree so hard. I actually knocked out the building behind the tree, not the tree itself. Wow. Armament. Armament. Air ground. Air ground HUD mode now. That cross you see at the top of the gun sight is the air ground gun sight. Basic plan of attack here is get low between the trees, so that way the radars lose sight of me. Boom. Over the airfield. Where's Iron Dome? There it is. Oh, being locked up now. Well. Oh yeah, jink that one. Hang on, I want to see if my gun rounds actually hit the ground. My gun rounds hit a thing! Look at that. Yeah, I knocked the command post out. That's a mission kill. So it just goes to show, even the best systems in the world, I don't want to watch that on replay to be fair, even the best systems in the world can't guard against everything. As you can see, guys, by the way, I can't actually show my Discord because I've got servers in there that I don't want you guys to see that I'm a member of, but David Slinger's pretty cool. I've had a lot of fun with it. It's literally brand new as well. Its first combat interception was the May 10th, 2023. They also work on the IDF mods is where it's at. I'll link to their Discord. They work on the FA-18D, which I think will be a mod for the FA-18C. They just works on some awesome stuff. You've also obviously got the Iron Dome, which is what killed us there. Yeah, I'm very excited to see where they bring this to. I think they also had the F-15D as well for stuff, but yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah, and you've got the IDF. You've got loads of mods there basically. Anywho, what we shall do. just watch this in. So, selecting my systems, better on. I was fairly sure, because Syria map, you can't clip the power cables or will crash you. I don't think you'd die if you went through some power cables, especially at this speed, but you know. You can see right now, obviously radar is line of sight to a very large extent. If we sit and watch that from the radar's perspective, which is this be the radar that's tracking us, it just sees trees, which is how we could get away with doing that maneuver. Anyway, at low level, bombing it in. This is as well why S300 or S300, S400 have radars on masts, because it gets them above the tree line and it makes them actually very difficult. Oh, I know what's happened. There's my second attempt at that sorting. Just in this one, I'm not even that low. I'm just aggressively fast. And there's Hatsura base. Where's the David's... or the IAD site? We literally overflew it there. Sort behind us. Rated around. Now here's the thing, we get shot at as well. So that point I tried to hit countermeasures, I did. Missiles tracking us, missiles... So I think that's one missile missed. I went off that way. Oh! Yeah, that's a screenshot. And then I've got the guns, got tally on the site. And just sprayed and prayed. See them, yeah, and then I got hit. I took basically a missile to the face. Wait, did that missile come around? That missile came around behind me. It's a bloody outrage, that is. That's insane. But you can see my gun rounds obviously already. The damage is done at this point. Missiles are, you know, you can see the tracers raining hell. Would not want to be in that IAD site then. Bang! I've got it at the ground right next to them. There you have it, folks. So, yeah. Woo, that's fun. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to see more from me on a regular basis, and check the mod creators out down below. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye for now.